14 years in this sport.
Give it a go. Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
And I'm pretty much classified as the greatest in my generation. What I want to be is the greatest of all time, the GOAT. And I have a few more years to achieve that.
It's magnificent! In desperate need of a goal. They go for the... Oh, my unbelievable!
Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see.
Real Madrid, led by Kai Lehmann, have just won their 20th Champions League trophy.
Kai Lehmann was given the captain's armband towards the end of the match, and he sealed the win for his team.
Kai Lehmann scored his first goal as Real Madrid captain to seal the win, and yet another hat-trick in a final.
The Real Madrid fans are chanting his name. He has done it again. Kai Lehmann, the boy from Camden, has done it again.
Well, this is what they wanted.
I won the Champions League last season, along with the La Liga and Supercopa, my last in the colours of Real Madrid. It was a good run there. It did not start great though, especially with the head injury, but I'm not a quitter. I fought through all the obstacles and came out the other end as the greatest player to play for the club. My next destination is Bayern or Juventus. Flo said I'll be meeting with them after the 2038 World Cup, so I still have time to make my decision, even before both clubs start bidding. The World Cup started towards the end of June, the fourth one since I started my career, and the third one I would be making an appearance in. Our group comprised of us, Mexico, Ireland and Argentina. Two favourites to go through, but you never really know how these would turn out. We just have to bring our A game and hope for the best. Our first match of the three was against Ireland, and I was the captain. When the gaffer told me he was naming me as captain, I was happy again. I never really wanted to be captain of any team, but it is such an honour to lead my country in the biggest sports tournament in the world. It was a tough fixture in the last World Cup, but we ultimately got the win, and we're looking to have a better performance this time around. We had our first chance in the second minute, and I stamped my name on the score sheet yet again at the World Cup. Still under 10 minutes, Waneri played a good cross to Saka, and his finish was wonderful. An overhead kick that sailed right past the keeper. It's one of the better ones I've seen in recent times. Tomori's header was tame after the corner, and Bellingham's effort on goal went high. Waneri made another one of those really good crosses towards me, but I wasn't able to sort out my feet in time. It was a good performance from us, this time around. 2 goals and 3 points on the board for us. Now we look to the next, and the toughest match in our group, Argentina.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. We have all the action for you live on EA TV.
This match was going to be entertaining. When Argentina meets England, it's always bound to be an entertaining matchup, and we did not disappoint. Our lineup was strong, but I can only say the exact same about their lineup. It would be about who wants it more. They drew their first match against Mexico, so a win for them would be the dream, and we would have to make it remain that way. Just a dream. It was a really high-scoring match. They started strong with shots from Palacios and Lautaro Martinez, forcing really good saves from Ramsdale. But after that, the floodgates opened.
Bellingham. Might be a chance here. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. Can he get them level? And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be. Trying his luck. And a goal! In the lead again. Fully deserved. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. Can he keep his composure? And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. Oh, moving it nicely. It has to be. Oh, that's a magnificent What a thumper! And far from simple to put it away, yet dispatched seemingly with ease. Lehmann. Oh, lovely ball. And he might be through here. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing upon this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
It was an extremely dominant performance in the second half. 4 goals from us to end the match 5-2. We were extremely solid, both in defence and attack. And with our second victory in the group, we made it through to the knockout stages. The last goal was brilliant though. Both the extremely incredible assist from Cole Palmer and the finish from me that completely eliminated the keeper. I got the man of the match there with my hat-trick, a perfect match for me. The final match of the group stage was against Mexico. The coach heavily rotated the squad. We were already through, so he gave the other players some game time, while his first 11 rested for the round of 16. Gibbs White tried a shot early on, but it was pushed away to safety by their goalkeeper. And after the well-placed cross from Saka, he was able to volley it past the keeper from really close range. Absolutely no chance he would have missed that. Saka caught Eze from his corner, and the volley was amazing, but just didn't get enough dip. Then after a cross that eliminated the defence, Gibbs White got his second goal of the match to put us more in the clear. Trafford made a really good save, and guessed correctly to save their penalty. Really good goalkeeping from him. They were able to get one past Trafford, but it was offside. The match ended 2-0, a good performance from Gibbs White and Bukayo Saka. And in the next few days, we would be playing in the round of 16. Kaya was 7 and Cairo was 3, my children. Chloe brought both of them to Italy, where the 2038 World Cup was held, along with my mum, Corey, Micah, and a few of our other friends. Back at the hotel room, Corey and Chloe were talking about God knows what, while I was playing with Kaya and Cairo. Kaya asked if I was going to win the World Cup. I last won the World Cup when I was 18, that was 12 years ago, and neither of them were born then. I told her that I would try my best to, and this is really looking like our year to bring the trophy home again. She said that she also wants to win the World Cup as well, and I was really proud to hear that. Chloe overheard and asked her if she wanted to be a footballer like her father, and she said yes. I smiled, extremely happy. She had been showing interest ever since she was Cairo's age, always kicking balls about. I don't want to be the kind of father that picks a career path for his kids, so I never really inquired about it. She's also still really young, so she could still change her mind, but I told her and Chloe that we would discuss more about it when we get home. I asked Cairo as well if he wanted to be like me as well, and at this point, bro doesn't even know what the hell it is we're yapping about. But deep down, I hope my kids end up becoming professionals like me, or a model like their mother. We won the group stage with 9 points, a perfect result. Argentina only just made it on goal difference after their win against Ireland, so they would be in the knockout stages as well.
Cameras trained on one man, the competition's top marksman. Stay with us on EA TV as he tries for more.
Our match in the round of 16 was against Sweden, a team that have come really far in recent years. Gyökeres and Isak are on the older side, but they're still fit enough and good enough to threaten defences. They are who we absolutely need to be wary of. But Sweden also have to be careful of me, top scorer in the competition in just 2 games. And of course, I'm hungry for more. I had a really good chance in the 19th minute, tried going near post, but I was just off target. They had a chance after that as well, but it was wide. I had another chance, but I couldn't find the curl I really wanted. Then in the second half, Saka played it to me. I could have tried the shot there, but I decided not to go it alone. I turned back and found Declan Rice on the cross, and it was a brilliant goal from him. Alexander-Arnold had a really good chance after Saka played him in on goal, but the keeper saved his shot well. I did well to drop my shoulder and get past the defender in my front, and got my first goal of the match, and the second on the night. They were able to pull one back in the 67th minute, so we had to lock in. A 1-goal difference is nerve-wracking. And I got my second assist of the game to put the match to bed.
And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
The win was thoroughly deserved. A goal and 2 assists for me. It was another match-winning performance, another man of the match for me, and we're through to the quarter-finals. Italy knocked Poland out, the Dutch defeated Denmark to go through. Argentina took out the defending champions, Spain. We beat Sweden. Ukraine got the better of Romania. The US defeated Croatia. Germany went through on penalties against Scotland, and Portugal easily dispatched of Norway. In the quarter-finals, we were up against a team we had already defeated, Argentina. We would be looking to get the win against them twice, but we already know they're going to be coming out with one hell of a fight. We just have to outplay them once again.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. We have all the action for you live on EA TV.
3, no doubt about that.
Can he put it away? And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Not out of the woods yet. Delivering it. He'll have a go here. He takes aim. Good visualisation and execution, but ably intercepted. This could be the equaliser. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here. Ben White delivering it into the box. And playing it through. Martinez. Real chance. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
The vision to play this through ball is superb, and the finish from Martinez shows what a good technical player he is. It's an excellent goal.
And Bellingham. In it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be.
After that Declan Rice goal, it didn't take a long time before Lautaro Martinez found the third for himself and for Argentina. We tried to get the equaliser. The match got really physical. The ref didn't blow in a prime position when Saka got taken out, but they called advantage when Rico Lewis got revenge and later gave him the card. Their defence got really tight. We couldn't find that final pass. Saka finally did, but the keeper kept my shot out. Saka made his way into the box, and the keeper was just impossible. Sadly, we ran out of time, and we were out of the World Cup, just like that. Lautaro picked up the match ball, and we were going home, with nothing. The most painful part was having to watch my family cry. I consoled them as best as I could, and told them that next time, we would be bringing it home no matter what. Argentina later made it to the finals, where they went up against Germany, and they were able to win it again after 16 years. Also poetic that Thiago Messi got the winning goal in the last minute to grab the win against them. His father would definitely be proud of him for that. I chose Bayern. Flo and I met up with the managers for both Juventus and Bayern after they made their bids, and I ultimately chose Bayern. Not because I'm looking for free trophies, but I want to know what it's like when Lamine and I play together. It would also be a lot better for our friendship, and also, we need to give the fans what they couldn't get with Ronaldo and Messi. And a few days towards the end of July, I was announced as the latest player at the Allianz Arena. It was the start of a new era for me in Germany, alongside my long-term rival and friend. I can't wait for the journey that's ahead of me. Let's hope it's a good one, with many more goals and a couple more trophies and awards. The first thing I did when I got to Bayern was attend a press conference. Reporters were dying to know what was in my mind, and of course, I gave it to them. I told them that I'm really looking forward to my time here at Bayern. Obviously, I'm very glad to be here with Lamine Yamal. Can't wait for all the possible link-ups between the both of us. I also look forward to meeting with the rest of my teammates, and bringing that final finishing power is really needed. They asked about how I'm settling in Germany. I told them that it has been nice so far, definitely not what I was expecting, but my family seems like they're going to love it here. So I'm glad that is happening. They asked about the allegations from haters that since I wasn't able to win a lot of trophies in my final couple seasons at Real Madrid, did I come here to chase easy trophies? I laughed and said that there isn't anything like an easy trophy. Because Bayern is as successful as they are in the Bundesliga doesn't mean those wins came easy. A trophy is a trophy, and if we work hard to get it, then we deserve it, regardless of anything. Yes, I would like to win trophies here at Bayern, who wouldn't want to, but I also have an end goal with a bigger picture, and that is what I'm chasing. They asked what that end goal is, and I said I'd rather keep it to myself. Only a handful of people outside Flow and my family know about it, and I'd like to keep it that way, at least until I retire. I left the interview with confidence. I cannot wait for the season ahead. 2 weeks into my time at Bayern, it had been great. Training was great. The time I was able to spend with my family was great. I noticed Kaya had gotten way more invested in football, and I even enrolled her in Bayern's football camp. At least that way she can improve and become better than she already is. I was so proud of her. I also want Cairo to follow in my footsteps. But right now, all he cares about is toys and food. Chloe also got a lot of brand deals and partnerships with luxury fashion brands like Hugo Boss, Marco Polo, and even from other non-German brands like Chanel, and Flo was able to hook her up with Louis Vuitton when I went to renew my contract with them. Apart from all of that, there was something I really loved about Germany though, and that was the Autobahn. I brought my 488 Pesta here from London, and occasionally I would floor it and just feel the thrill. We were finally able to get a home after my real estate agent did some digging. It was really nice, a bit larger than the place in Madrid in terms of width, and we were able to get something by a lake which Chloe really wanted. The matches at pre-season went well. I missed the first one because I wasn't an official Bayern player yet, but my first match at Bayern was against Crystal Palace, and while it was just a pre-season game, it's something the Bayern fans will never forget.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front. Can he find the right pass? Oh yes, what a pass! And that is 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded, and look at the celebrations. Adeyemi. Real chance. A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. And he takes it on. Adeyemi. And he takes it on. Goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
It was a hat-trick on my Bayern debut, and what a hat-trick it was. A volley, a well-placed shot from a fairly tight angle, and a long-range screamer that left everyone's jaw on the floor.
It was a brilliant performance from a top-class striker as Kai Lehmann scores a hat-trick in his Bayern debut.
Kai Lehmann scores a phenomenal hat-trick in his debut for the German Giants.
He closed his account for Real Madrid with a hat-trick, and now he's opening his account for Bayern with another hat-trick as well. Kai Lehmann never ceases to amaze the world of football, and we are here for yet another chapter of his illustrious career. I'm Sasha Gates, and this is the BBC.
My second match, and Bayern's final pre-season match, was against Juventus. It was a way tougher fixture, but you love a good match-up against another high-caliber team. From Lamine Yamal to Karim Adeyemi to me, and I got my first goal of the match. That was the first goal born from the new Bayern front three. Karim won a free kick later in the match, and I stepped up to take it. It was a good strike. The keeper really had to stretch to get there, but he hit it against the post, and the ball landed on the head of Lamine Yamal, who opened his account for the season. They were able to pull one back, and the match ended 2-1 in our favour. It was a good match for me and Yamal, and we spoke for a while after freshening up in the dressing room. We talked about how we met. Everything up until this point, it's been a wild journey for the both of us. He has over 500 goals in his career, and he told me that he would try his best to get me as close as possible to Ronaldo's record. He said that at this point, it's not possible for him to reach 1,000 before he retires. He's already in the top 25 of all time, so at the very least, he can help me get to number 1 since I'm more likely. The next day, the team flew back to Germany from Japan, where pre-season was held, and training started for the Bundesliga a few days after. One day on my way back home from training, Flo called me and said she needed to talk. She's on her way back home from a meeting, and she would be coming to Munich in a few days to talk to me. I asked her what it was about, and she said it's better we talk about it face to face. 2 days later, she landed in Munich, and she came to my place. We sat on the chairs at the balcony. I asked her what she wanted to talk to me about, and she was silent for a bit. I was worried that she looked so worried and sad. What could have possibly happened? Did she lose a really important deal?
Flo, if it's a deal you lost, it's totally fine. You know you're way more important to me than any brand deal, and you've done more than enough to help me out in my career.
I know, but it's not about that. Kai,
Yes, Flo?
I want to resign as your agent.
You're my twin even when we fall out of line. Same soul that should fucking split down the spine. You the calm and the chaos, heartbeat of mine. If I'm lost, nigga, I look to your eyes. You my twin, 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 you my twin.